Hello guys and welcome back to Pod. So I think this is the second episode. I actually recorded an earlier one, but it just wasn't long enough to upload basically. But a lot has obviously happened this weekend. And this midweek a lot is going to happen. Ole's been sacked, of course, after a horrendous defeat to Watford. Obviously as a player he will always be a legend, but I mean, he wasn't at the start, we got sold dreams. We thought, he did stabilise the ship. He kind of made a dream team, a super team, but it's kind of gone down to absolutely nothing without a trophy, basically. And this season has been horrendous, and the right decision has been made at the end, to be honest. It should have happened maybe weeks ago. But it is what it is, and they have finally sacked him. Now, in terms of the replacement, they actually, surprise, surprise, don't have anyone lined up. I mean, it's the United board, what do you expect? So incompetent, unorganised, no structure or organisation, it's terrible. They were talking about an interim manager. Of course, Carrick is going to take charge, I think, for tomorrow against Villarreal, which should be interesting to see. It's a huge game, so I hope we at least can get a draw from that game, considering the form we're in, because if we lose, we could be in big trouble in the Champions League. But the new manager, I always wanted Luis Enrique. He was on the top, but obviously he made jokes about us yesterday, which I wasn't too impressed by. But yeah, he clearly isn't going to come. Zidane was another link, but I think he just doesn't want to come. I think we tried to make an offer. I don't know exactly the truth behind it, but it looks like he's rejected us and doesn't really want to come. Looks like he wants to go PSG, which then leaves us with Poch, apparently very much wanting to come. He's not happy at Paris Saint-Germain, but we'll come back to him in a bit. I just want to talk about some of the other candidates. So Brendan Rodgers ruled it out, I think, earlier in the week. Ten Hag is one I always wanted. The way he plays, his style of football, it's immense, and I would happily have him at United. The only problem is, I don't think he's someone who's going to come mid-season like a lot of the managers, which could be a big issue with half our squad leaving in the summer, because I think if a new manager does come in, they can see who they want to keep and who they want to let go, because we have half our squad leaving. But I'm pretty sure some of those players like Donny, maybe even Pogba, maybe Dean Henderson, Tellers, whoever, if they are in the manager's plans, then they will be willing to stay. The favourite looks like it's Pochettino. I think a couple of years ago we wanted him, but I don't know about right now if he's the right man, but looks like he's desperate for the job and we need someone, and I think he's a top coach. I'm not a big fan of his, I'll be honest. I think what he done with Tottenham in his early years was brilliant, got them to Champions League final. All very good in terms of having a tight budget and working with that, whilst obviously at United he'll be backed somewhat, but he has top players to work with, so I wouldn't mind him coming in and just, all I want is a good Champions League run and an FA Cup, if that's not too much to ask for, because nowadays it is.